So Girls' Day is coming up and you're getting ready. But then you realize you have absolutely no idea what to expect. Don't worry, girl, I got you. Hello, I'm Stephanie, the California Girls' Day Alumni Foundation intern. I went to Girls' Day back in 2016 and I remember feeling so stressed out before the session because I didn't know what was in store and had no idea what to pack. This video is going to cover some important things to know before American Legion Auxiliary's California Girls' Day, and hopefully it'll help you better prepare for the exciting week ahead. Let's get right into it! Girls' Day consists of so many different events and activities, and you'll want to be dressed appropriately for each one. First off, you want to bring about 5 to 6 days worth of casual clothes for your day-to-day duties, and that includes items such as t-shirts and tank tops. For bottoms, your everyday jeans will work fine, but you can also opt for shorts or a skirt. And if you'd like a cute romper, really it's anything that you feel comfortable in because you will be moving around a lot. You also want to bring PJs or clothes that you can lounge in so that when you have free time you can feel comfy and at ease. And it's also a good idea to bring a light jacket or a hoodie or a pullover with you in case it does get cold. However, typically the week of Girls' Day is pretty warm, so just make sure you check your weather app and plan your outfits accordingly. That said, keep in mind that ALA Girls' Day values professionalism, which means modest is going to be hottest. So girls, try to avoid the super low-cut shirts and the extra tight crop tops, and make sure you watch the lengths of your shorts, skirts, and dresses. If you're ever unsure of whether your bottoms are appropriate or not, you can always do the fingertip test. What you do is you stand up straight, put your arms by your sides. If the fabric of your bottoms is longer than your fingertips, you're fine, you're good to go. If not, maybe plan on leaving those at home. Secondly, you'll want to bring 2 to 3 nicer, more professional outfits to wear for when we have evening events, notable speakers, or in case you decide to run for office. Think business casual. This includes items such as blouses, skirts, nice pants. You could also wear a dress. Make sure you watch the length. And if you have one, and if you think it matches your outfit, a blazer or a professional jacket to top off the outfit. Thirdly, you'll want to bring 1 to 2 formal outfits for our closing celebration and for when we take pictures. This includes suits, nice pants, nice shirts. You could also wear a dress. During Girls' Day, we have a picture day, and on that day, everyone wears either a red polo or a blue polo. The color doesn't matter, it's just for pictures. But if you don't have a polo, maybe look for just a red shirt or a blue shirt. Try to keep it as plain as possible. Don't feel like you have to go out and buy a polo. Also, don't feel like you have to go out and buy anything really. Just look at what you have and try to work off of that. But if you do want to go buy a polo, I got mine at Old Navy and it was under $10. It's a staple item, so I'm pretty sure they'll still have it there, so that's always something you can check out. You're going to be doing a lot of walking at Girls' Day, so it's important that your shoes are comfortable and won't hurt your feet. I suggest bring 3 different pairs. 1 pair for walking around on a daily basis and just for getting from place to place. In my case, I wore my Converse. If you have running shoes, tennis shoes, that'll be great. The second pair is one to go with your formal, nicer outfits. If you have black heels or nude heels, those are really versatile, they'll work great. If you don't like heels, you can also opt for flats. And finally, 1 pair of shoes for lounging around the dorms and for showering. And what I did was I brought flip-flops. You will be living in a dorm room with a roommate, which means space will be limited. My closet literally consisted of 1 rack and a few drawers, and it was a real struggle. Also, if you plan on hanging your clothes, I believe they only provide a few hangers, so I would suggest you bring your own. And really just take it from me and try to pack light. Moving on, here are some things that you should bring. The beds at Claremont McKenna College are twin XL sized, which means they are a little longer than your average twin size bed. If you can't find bedding made specifically for twin XL beds, don't worry about it. You can always use full-size bedding or queen-size bedding. Those work perfectly as well. You should also bring a pillow and a blanket because it does tend to get colder at night and most of the dorms are air-conditioned. If you'd rather bring a sleeping bag and put that over the mattress, that's okay too, whatever's more convenient for you. your face wash, your toothbrush, your toothpaste, your towels, shampoo, hair dryer, anything that you might need to get ready in the morning or get ready for bed, you want to make sure to bring yourself because you won't be able to find it on campus. I recommend having a little basket to put your stuff in so that you can transport your items more easily between your room and the bathrooms because the bathrooms are communal and they are shared by the whole floor. A bathrobe is also a good idea if you have one. This is important. Bring some pads, tampons, whatever you might need, just in case, even if you aren't technically supposed to get your period. I know that they say syncing is a myth, but I got my period during my girls' day session and it was 2 weeks early. I also know other girls in my city got theirs as well, so I'm a believer and it's better to be safe than sorry. Any and all medication needs to be checked in to the nurse before the session begins. So if you're bringing any medicine, make sure that they are put away and separate from your other stuff and easily accessible. Aside from the duffel bag or suitcase you're bringing, you also want to have a smaller bag that you can use to carry around every day and just put your items in. When I went, I had a little backpack and I put my handbook, my notebooks, my folders, my stationery, and anything I might need throughout the day in it. You probably won't use them too much, but feel free to bring your laptop, your iPad, your camera, anything you need. I didn't bring a laptop, but I was able to do everything off of my phone and it worked out fine. If you're going to use your phone a lot for writing speeches or Snapchatting, make sure to bring a portable charger because you'll definitely want that. There will be times where you get to share things about yourself with the other girls in your city and you get to learn about them and get to know them better as well. So bring things that you feel represent you and reflect who you are. I'm really into journalism and I was the managing editor of my school paper back then, so I brought copies of it and I shared that with everyone. There's also a talent show at Girls State, and if you're super good at something and want to bless us and grace us with your amazing skills, bring it. It could be an instrument, a dance uniform, anything. We'd love to see it. There is a Girls State store that sells super cute Girls State things like t-shirts and bracelets, so if you might be interested in looking at that and purchasing something, definitely bring money, either cash or card works. You will be outside at times and it does get really hot, so wear sunscreen, wear a hat, wear sunglasses, have a water bottle by you so you can stay cool and stay hydrated. The last thing you need is a nasty sunburn ruining your week. Ultimately, you get out of Girls State what you put in, but regardless, it's an experience that you'll remember forever, and the memories and friendships made last a lifetime. I hope this video has been helpful, and I hope you have an amazing session at ALA California Girls State.